I got an applause. I have books to show off, like I always seem to do. And first one, I will go through them all quickly. This I also publish Down to the Dirt magazine. And I said I was in India. That happens to have the cover on it from Kashilagiri, and there was a woman on it. Never mind. That's the current issue of that, and I'll just leave it at that. I don't know if this is going to actually hold up, but we'll try.
Yep.
I think it's going to slide.
Nope.
Oh, well, you know, people are filthy. No, in this uphill battle, I try to make a difference. I really do.
Okay.
There's one piece from there. I have it here. It's called Driving by His House. I know it's pretty pathetic of me. I don't know what I'm trying to prove. I don't even want to see him again. I don't even want to think about him. I don't even want to think about his big eyebrows or the fact that he hunches over a little when he walks or that he hurt me so much. I know it's pretty pathetic of me, but sometimes when I'm driving, I'll take a little detour and drive by his house. I'll just drive by. I won't slow down. I won't stop by. I won't say hello. I won't beat his head in. I won't even cry. I'll just drive by, see a few cars in the driveway, see no signs of life through the windows, and then I'll just keep driving. I don't know why I do it. He never sees me, and I never see him, although I thought I didn't want to see him anyway. When I first met him, I wasn't afraid of him. Now I'm so afraid that I have to drive by his house every once in a while, just to remind myself of the fear. We all like that taste of fear, you know, that thought that there's something out there stronger than us. That thought that there's something out there that we can beat, even if we have to fight to the death. But that can't be it. No, it can't be. I don't like this fear. I don't like it. I don't want to drive by. I just want to be able to go on with my life, to not even think about it. I want to be strong again. I want to be strong. So today I did it again. I haven't done it for a while, drive by his house, but I did it again today. When I turned onto a street, I put on my sunglasses, so in case he saw me, he couldn't see that I was looking. And I picked up my car phone and acted like I was talking to someone. And I drove by, holding my car phone, talking to my imaginary friend, trying to unobviously glance to the house on my left. There's a lamppost on the end of the driveway. I always noticed it. The lampshade was this huge glass ball. I always thought it was ugly. This time, 3 cars were there. One of them could have been his. Well, through the front window, no people, no lights. I drive around the corner, take a turn to get back on the road that I was supposed to be on. One day, when I'm driving by and I get that feeling again, that feeling like death, well then, I just might do it again. I also release collection books from the magazines, and this one's a collection of Down in the Dirt stuff. It's called Study in Black. It's actually a street from New Orleans. I just thought that was really cool, and it was red, but I'm like, well, I'm making it black just for that Study in Black motif. Will you stay upright? This is a big book, so I don't know. All right. This is one poem from it that I will share with you, and it is called Medication. I set the alarm for 4:30 instead of 5:30 so I could roll over, take a pill, and then fall back to sleep. I leave 2 pills on the nightstand with a glass of water every night. I could feel the pain in my leg, my hand when I reached over to take the drugs. I'd feel it in my back, too, and sometimes in my shoulder. That water always tasted warm and dusty. It hurt to hold the pills in my hand. I closed my eyes at 4:32. I hated that damn alarm clock. And taking the pills early didn't make the pain go away before I woke up. I knew that, but I took them anyway, and I tried to fall back asleep. And I dreaded 5:30 when I'd have to move. 5:40, I couldn't wait any longer. I couldn't be late. No, we couldn't have that. So I'd finally swing my legs to the floor. I'd put on my robe and limp into the kitchen. The trip to the kitchen lasted for hours. And picking up that milk carton from the refrigerator hurt like hell. Just pour the damn milk. I'd wipe the tears from my chin and sit down for breakfast. The doctor doubled the dosage, and he was amazed that I needed this much. He told me to follow the directions strictly. Strictly. You can't take this medication in the morning the way you have been, he said. You have to take them with food. But that doesn't help when I'm crying from the pain in the morning. But I could get an ulcer, he'd say. And I wouldn't want that. Of course not. I just wanted the pain to go away. Take 1 tablet 3 times daily with meals. Do not take alcohol while on medication. Take with food or milk. Do not skip medications. Do not take aspirin while using this product. Do not operate heavy machinery. May cause ulcers. All I had to do was get through the mornings. The mornings were the hardest part. Just take a little more pain, and by the afternoon I'll be fine. Just fine. An hour after the pills, and I'd start to feel dizzy. I'd stare at my computer screen, and it would move in circles back and forth. I'd want to grab that screen and just make it stay in place. But then I'd look at my fingers, and they would go in and out of focus. I'd feel my head rocking forward and backwards. I couldn't hold myself still. I'd sit at my desk, and my eyes would open and close, open and close. Before I knew it, 10 minutes had passed, and I had remembered nothing. I could have been screaming for 10 minutes straight, and I could have been, and I wouldn't even have known it, or crying, or sleeping, or laughing, or dying. I had just lost 10 minutes of my life. They were just taken away from me, ripped away from me, and I could never get them back. And I could still feel traces of the pain lingering in my bones. I'd sit up at night, and I would just stare at that bottle. It was a big bottle, as if the doctors knew I'd be taking these drugs forever. Hadn't it been forever already? I'd open a bottle, look at a pill. They looked big, too. Pink and white. What pretty colors. And then I'd think, if 1 tablet, 50 milligrams, could put me to sleep in the morning, could make me dizzy, could take part of my life from me, then think about what the other 36 could do. 1,800 milligrams. It could kill me. I wouldn't want that. Of course not. But just think, the bottle isn't even full. May cause ulcers, may cause dizziness. Side effects may vary for each patient. May cause weight gain, may cause weight loss, may cause drowsiness, may cause irritability. Medication may have to be taken consistently for weeks before expected results. If effects become severe, consult physician immediately. I began to count. In the morning, I took 8 pills, 1 multivitamin, 1 calcium pill, 1 niacin pill, 1 fish oil capsule, 1 garlic oil pill, and 1 of these pink and white painkillers that I was special to have because you need a doctor's permission to take those. Then I take diet pills, too, 1 starch blocker, 1 that was called a fat magnet, as if the diet pills worked anyway, but I still took them. And then I have to watch the clock. I take a pink and white at 1 in the afternoon, a different pill at 5 o'clock, another pink and white at 6 o'clock, and then there was also usually sinus medication that I had to take every 6 hours in there too. Or was it 8 hours? I started to watch the clock all the time. I bought a pill container for my purse so that I'd always have my medication with me. When I'd feel my body start to ache again, I'd look at the clock. It'd be 15 minutes before I'd have to take another pill. Thank you very much. And these are big books. I am going to share ones from cc&d collection book. This is called Things Found in Books. I love this cover too. And that was actually from the Holocaust Memorial in DC. A bunch of photos, and I'm like, this is just such a beautiful thing. So I'm going to, and I know that kind of covers it if I. All right, you're gonna stay there. I have to figure out how to display them for you too. I'll do a humorous one for you, and it's called Empty Chocolate Counter. Love the music. So when I was in high school, my first job was at the Plush Horse Ice Cream Parlor. Now, it's been around for years in the same historic building with the same classic ice cream recipes. And as an added bonus, it was only 5 blocks away from my home. I used to save my change when I was little and ride my bike to the Plush Horse Ice Cream Parlor to get a scoop of their chocolate chip ice cream. But once I got a job there, I discovered that they still were old-fashioned there. Only males were allowed to scoop the ice cream. You see, that's because us girls aren't strong enough to wield an ice cream scooper for all those customers. But the ice cream parlor was just under new management. The brother of the owner of Dove's Chocolates took it over, and I was hired to work for their brand new candy counter. Now, unlike years past, this ice cream parlor was no longer seasonal, so I got to sell chocolates all winter long. So, for the first time, this historic plush horse ice cream parlor was selling chocolates at their ice cream parlor that was never open in the dead of winter. So it's fair to say that in the winter, it wasn't very busy. So I'd always have shifts on dark winter nights selling chocolates to no one alongside a designated male ice cream scooper. When without any customers, we'd screw around or do our homework or listen to music or read a book. Now, I couldn't get away with eating any individual chocolates for sale there. They would keep a track of their inventory. But when it came to the ice cream, they made it in the back room. So that was harder to keep track of. So there'd be too many nights where I would make myself a 24-ounce chocolate chip shake with added fudge, of course. But one night, it was probably on a Tuesday night in February, I was sitting in a low chair behind my counter. I had a paperback book in my left hand and my precious chocolate chip shake with added fudge, of course, in my right hand. I was leaning back with my shake in my hand, and before I got the chance to open my book, the side door opened right in front of my counter. I was expecting to see a customer coming in for ice cream at the other side of the store. But I saw the owner, the brother of Mr. Dove Chocolates, the brother of Mr. Dovebar himself, and I saw this owner pushing open the door. My brain went into instant panic mode, and in one sweeping gesture, I just passed my book and the shake under the counter. I stood at attention, hiding my chair behind my wide skirts like a store in the store as it was empty. And like a good little soldier, I said, "Hello, sir. How are you?" Wondering if he had even seen that I was standing at attention in the dead of winter when there was no customers in the store. And he just grumbled, probably because he's a busy businessman, and he said he was fine. He just walked to the back office. Phew. Just moved the chair and the chocolate chip shake with added fudge, of course, out of sight. Another day at work with the boss, when deliveries were dropped off, I picked up a larger box to bring it to the back, and the owner protested. "Wait a minute, those packages are heavy. You can't carry that." And I laughed, explaining that I carry 50-pound salt blocks to our water softener, that I'm fine. And I think maybe him seeing that women can stand up for themselves made it okay in the heat of summer, when the lines were out the door for ice cream, for me to leave the empty chocolate counter and be the first female there to ever scoop ice cream with the big boys. I always liked that chocolate chip shake with added fudge, of course, and I would go back every few years for a scoop of that chocolate chip ice cream. The thing that made it great was that it also included small molasses chunks, so there was extremely tiny candy treats in every lick. But the last time or two I got into the Plush Horse ice cream parlor, there was next to no molasses pieces in it. I know it's a new owner again, and I'm afraid that cutting corners means the classic recipes are forever lost. So I'm afraid that now I'll have one less place to satiate my sweet tooth with and get my chocolate fix again. Thank you.